Hello everyone, PaperSpock here. I'm about to do some more Blueprints Day 1 attempts. I just finished off recording an episode that had two runs that went long but kind of nowhere. And one did have a tomb, but it didn't have a lot going for it otherwise, and I made some mistakes, if I'm being honest. So we're going to start out a new run, and hope we get some better luck. This is kind of a tough challenge that just kind of really takes a lot of patience, and I love this game, so I do love a chance to explore the world more. By explore, I mean walk around the rooms I've been in hundreds of times, but that's how it goes. So we're going to get started off. Oh, I did have one mini run. That's right. It wasn't two runs. It was three runs because there was like a run in between that died so quickly. Okay, we're gonna open this hallway. Run over this way. Open this. Throw a lavatory here, I think. I like how the word lavatory has the word lava inside of it. It hasn't used me for a while now. Okay, there are 4 boxes, no pets false. There's only 1 box false. The gems are in the true box. That is the true box. The only way for there to be a true box is if there are gems in the true box. Okay, we could get a key. Some kind. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can get the secret garden key. Look over to be true. Oh, there's a little money. Good thing I checked. 13, no. The other 13, no. The other 13. Okay. 1 plus 5 is 6. 13 minus 12 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 4 times 5 is 20. 14 minus 7 is 7 times 2 is 14. Let's make sure we've got that lined up right. Very good. And we get the... Ooh. We get an electronic key card. That is not the secret garden key, but it makes the secret garden key more likely to show up, so there is that. Because it's one of the major keys. So, where to now? Let's open this. Let's get a good branching path going this way. Okay. That didn't happen, but we do have a chance to get a key. And let's open up this way, too. The security would be good. The utility closet would be great. These both open to the same room, so it doesn't matter a lot. It matters some, because the orientation of the door you draft from does end up mattering. I think I'm going to go for the utility closet. And we're not going to switch off the key cards, but we are going to toggle these. The thing about having the utility closet so early is it gets hard to run back to. I may have just... I wasn't watching my steps, but I may have eaten some steps by dancing through that door. Don't love that, but sometimes that happens. It's something I can prevent from happening by paying more attention, being more intentional with my movements. Security is probably a pretty good thing for... Yeah, I'd say it's worth it, because it's a little questionable about it being worth it, except we can make good use of our security key here by... Well, first let's look at our state. 1 coin purse. I kind of would like the coin purse. Keycard system. Change security level to high. That will save me regular keys. See, is the coin purse back here? I feel like the coin purse would probably be in the parlor? I'm not gonna run back to look for it. That's too many steps. That is unfortunate, though. Now, let's see. garage would be great. The laundry room could be weird for later. This is basically free entry plus whatever. Guess we're gonna open this. Yeah, that's good for gems. We now have no keys, which I'm not so fond of. I mean, no, like, regular keys. Sure, that'll help. That'll help with steps. We get some more money. And who doesn't love getting some more money in blueprints? I mean, there's maybe one scenario where that would be a little annoying, but mostly it seems good. It's funny, I haven't thought of the song Franklin Shepherding in quite a while, but around the time I was last recording, it was very much stuck in my head. And so playing this is making it pop back out in my head again. This is better for entrances. It is 2 gems. That's half of our gems. We waste an entrance. We waste an entrance here too. We lose some money. And it's a dicey. I think we need that northern entrance. I think we need that northern entrance. I think it's just too dicey otherwise. We could get all turn rights. I mean, we would have had to take the archives. Uh, we do not love taking the archives. I think we may be... Well, let's do the closet and see what we get. The commissary would have guaranteed... Oh, we get a key again, and we have 1 die. We have 1 die. That's encouraging. Weight room. Lose half your steps. So we have to lose our die, lose half our steps, or end the run. Well, I think losing half our steps is a pretty easy choice. I mean, it sucks. It's not easy in terms of like feeling good, but I think it's what you have to do in that scenario. And we do get 3 entrances out of it. That's something. Boiler room. I don't know that I want to do boiler room there. I mean, I like having boiler room. We're gonna build the boiler room there. And then we're gonna come back when we have the pool. A den is good. We get some gems from we get a gem from our den. Sometimes we get a trunk. We do not get a trunk today. Oh, what could we get that could get us steps? Well, the garage doesn't get us steps. It loses us a gem. But it's pretty necessary for winning, so we're gonna drop that there. Use of our singular key to open this door. Kitchen does give steps from money, which we don't really have. Pantry is good. The spare room is fine. Oh. I like the shape of this best. We have no keys, though. We have no keys. Okay, we're gonna do this, I guess. Money, steps. Closing ourselves off. Yeah, all of these close us off in a way I don't like. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do this. Not ideal. We don't have a shovel. We have a shovel. Scratch that. We found a shovel. We found a key. Now if we could find, like, a turnip. Oh my gosh. Alright, we are down to a single entrance. That's our biggest issue right now. A locksmith. A key situation. Not horrible. The gym. I like the gym. However, I think we're gonna have to... it's a step situation, though. Eesh. Locksmith would let us end our game, so let's not do that. Oh, and I turned it off, so there is no step penalty. That is... I'd forgot. Oh, that's funny, seeing the other side of this door. Oh, it counted. It counted us as moving into the other room. I hate that. I wanted to look close and see if there was anything cool on the back of the door. Because that's absolutely something the game has done previously. Well, it's gotta be spare room. We are working into a situation where we're closed off, though. Kitchen, chapel. Pretty much has to be chapel. It's never a good thing when the game is making decisions for you. Just like you're on your way to death. Huh. Oh, I think I want to expand this way. And... I mean... Locksmith would guarantee keys. This would guarantee one key. It's probably all I could buy anyway. Plus I get gems and one more money. But it's going to be very hard to do any navigating past this point. I kind of need the dark room. We're going to do some gambling. It's locked. This is open, though. And we have to pick the first option, because we have no gems. We picked the guest bedroom, which does wonders for our steps, but I think ends the run. I think that was a locked door. Well, that wasn't great. Yeah, that was locked. I was correct. Okay. Red Villa. That's at least a cool name. Let's see how long that took. That took 12 minutes, you know? That's not bad. I think I'm gonna do one or two more runs. And that's the usual. 3 runs is about all I can fit. I mean, one really good run would take the whole episode, mostly, because I usually try to target an hour. You all know how this game is. This how this game works. We're gonna draft this direction. All the way here. Parlor or Nook? I think I want gems. Yeah, that's 2 doors leading to the same place. I don't love that. Loops in the house, I feel like are bad usually. In terms of getting places. I could be wrong. It's my intuition. Wind up key. Still keep thinking there's maybe some super secret you can do with the wind up key in this game. This statement appears on another box. This statement appears on another box. Both those are true, so this is to be false, so the blue box can't be empty. So the blue box is what we are opening. We love this. What? I forgot I could shut that again. That's funny. Okay, guest bedroom? Regular bedroom? No, guest bedroom. We were just here for different reasons. I hate it when this room has nothing in it. I hate it when all bedrooms have nothing in them, because usually they do, they don't always, so it always feels particularly sad when they are empty. Spare room is probably safer here. I'm going to use a step to see what we can get here before we plan. I think that was a good call, because they all curve into this section. What do I like better here, though? I think I like money a little more right now, because I think I will get the Nook. I think that's pretty common. I think I would get the skin, too. I don't love my step management situation here. Exactly how I'm going back and forth, but it's letting me make more informed choices. Or better informed choices. Yeah, let's drop our nursery down here. We can get some steps from this as we play through. Security. Ooh. This would be a good chunk of steps, too. This would prevent backtracking. We don't have our utility closet in play yet, but I think it's important to get things set up. Let's first check and see what items have I missed. Nothing. I love seeing that. Okay. Keycard system. Below. Unlocked. Yeah, that's the right setting for now. But let's quickly peek on this table. Wait, no. I was just seeing things. That's a regular closet. A nook could be good. Darkroom would be funny. Now let's just do a regular closet. A metal detector and a die? Okay. No, we don't want to go back in there. Let's see what we end up drawing. We do have a die to save ourselves if we have to, though. That's not ideal. Yeah, we want to turn up. I think the chapel's probably the best here. Weird as that is to say. Oh, what do I even want here? Hmm. Bedroom would get steps. Secret passage gets us more north than I want to, but we're gonna have to go that north anyway. But we could spend some more time on these ranks. But we could box ourselves in also. Ooh. I'm gonna do the bedroom. We get a chance at some gems. Oh, yeah. Okay, a lockpick in exchange for a key is very funny. Because it could totally... it could totally end our run, and then it ends our run right away. That is... that is too good. No, why did I do save and continue? No, no, no. I hate this. We can't win on day 2. And if I was trying to get the speedrun achievement of beating it in under an hour, if that's what I was trying to do, then I would have opened up the orchard so I could have 70 steps for the second day. Okay, let's delete this and not accidentally open it. Okay. Here's to a good run. Here's to a good run. I want to find some way to kind of spice this up a little. Maybe I spice it up by doing some research. Maybe I spice it so I'm making slightly better informed decisions. Maybe I spice it up by adding some secondary challenge, but problem is any secondary challenge I could add could be a detractor to my goal, so it could make me take longer. Unless it was something that made me more attentive and therefore helped long term. I think we plop down the laboratory here. Okay, and the nook for a key. And then pantry, parlor. Oh, let's throw in the spare room. Then we can put in a billiard room. It's so easy to forget what absolutely unhinged manners you're creating. Like, ah, yes, I walk in, I turn to the right, there's a hallway. Bathroom off the hallway, that makes sense. Nook off the hallway. Spare room leading. I mean, I guess this is one of our more rational manners. 15, 9. Okay. 19 minus 14 is 5. Okay, that's going to be 7. That's going to be 20. That's going to be 6. Okay. Silver key. Ah, I can't believe they hit me with a silver key. I mean, I can, but like... silver key, how dare you? You know, parlor, bedroom, parlor. We want some gems. We could have taken a better room here if we already did have gems, so... Oh, and that's maybe where that coin purse was that one time. That could be useful. That could... 2 boxes in this room are empty. That's true. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. There are 3 boxes in this room. That's true. This has to be false. Okay. Now we head off. Back. Back. And... I'm gonna build out this way. I'm a little scared here. I think I want that as another option. I think this is probably going to be dicey. Yeah, it did end up being dicey. This may end up being another very short run. We have the ingredients here to die quickly. That is funny. It makes me wonder if it... there's a trigger in the game to determine if you're a brand new player or not. Or if you're, like, trying to do speedrun. Just looking at how fast you do the first couple rooms. That's the sort of thing I would expect if it thought I was a new player, so... Kinda think it might. You know... I like the drawing room, I think, best here. Because I can't take the utility hall. I mean, utility closet in it. And this will pay for itself, and it's a good positioning. Ta-da! Okay. We get a gem. And then we get to... Let's draw outwards here. I think maybe we do take the security room here. And then if we get the garage, we're set up. Okay, let's see what's on our table here. Let's just be sure we don't have a obvious security key card. Hang on, let's see if we've missed anything notable. Good. Key card system. Hello. For some reason I was confusing the utility closet. I thought I was going to get garage access. I don't know why. Maybe I'm more tired than I realize. Well, I get the utility closet anyway. And now I get to change my computer settings that I just set. No, no, no. Set those security settings high. Oh, wait. We want them unlocked still. Because now they will all be unlocked. Let's exit. I don't love the furnace. Maybe I do love the furnace, though. What if I love the furnace? I just don't realize it yet. Because there's more doors. I think I'm going chapel. And we're gonna go through here and get our other door. The den? The storeroom? The commissary. Commissary leads off in a different direction. Maybe you can buy a gem. I don't see any gems for sale. Oh, there are hard gems for sale. So a shovel for 6. Good to know. Good for steps. Short-term resource boost. Good for getting an extra room. You know, I think I'm interested in the extra room. There's a shovel here anyway? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. I forgot you could still get shovels from here, even if shovels were for sale. A rock! Yay! That rocks. I love rocks. I can't wait to use it in the rock puzzle, where you take all the rocks you've gathered and do amazing things. Closet, give me a gem. Please. Okay, I'll take what you're giving me. What I really wanted was a gem. Oh, 2 options to get a gem now. A den? Yeah, I think a den. A den seems good here. Okay, I thought I saw a key there. It was just a candlestick. Coat check, patio. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back through the courtyard. And it's probably going to replace the gem it takes. And I do get to dig. I got a key that way, that's cool, but I want a gem. Turnip is very useful. I see a gem over there. Now let's use our regular key. I don't like how I entered this door at an angle. Oh, walk-in closet. Keep this going. around, so maybe we keep this. Walk-in closet does seem like it could be really good. 1, 2, 3. We get a gem. Okay. A little extra money. We have enough for a shovel. Yay! But we don't need to buy a shovel. That was silly. I don't know that digging this up here is useful. I don't think you can trade it in the trading post, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I think I remember not being able to. And so in that case, it's just bad. But, on the off chance I'm wrong, it would be awfully sad not to trade it. So, maybe I should have just kept that thread going. Gem, salt shaker. E? I think I want a salt shaker. I think I like that. Yeah, security into chapel. Seeing what we can get. Garage. We cannot take garage here. Gymnasium is pretty good to take here. Locksmith can't take that here. Coat check. Similar issue. Sure, let's see what's in the trunk. Ooh. Actually not that useful. We already have access through other means, but that's fine. Do we want to go all the way back to the utility closet? I think we might. I think we might actually. Yeah. There we go. Not sure if there's any benefits switching that back on, so I just don't, but I don't know. Yeah, let's do this while we're here. The West Wing Hall. That's pretty good. Let's do a regular key. Hoping for the garage. That keeps the garage hope alive. A key! Yay. I think that'll be helpful. I think we need to try to draw other rooms to make the garage more likely. Lever. Only with a sledgehammer. That would be one of the useful things. Okay. We're going to open this. One of the useful things to have access to would be a list of where each item could appear. Lockpick, not really what I was hoping for, I'll be honest. Dining room? Passageway? Passageway is slightly better for things, but dining room. We have other ways north. I feel like this run is probably about to... Maybe not super about to end, but... Can't pick that door's lock? That's a shame. Guess we're going to use a key. Library. Maid's chamber. I mean, of these three. I mean, we could... There are more bedrooms we can enter. I guess we do this for steps. And hopefully... we get a gem back. Oh, hey. Boudoir. Gets us a gem back and then a pick of another room. Let's just set up an experiment. Gets us just resources across the board. I think I want to do the boudoir for the steps. There we go. There's our gem. I think we do bunk room. We could do locksmith and then come back here later for keys, but I don't think so. Let's see, we're getting money. Okay. We get extra money because coin purse. So we head back here. We look around this way. Or turned around. We need to head out the other way. Oh no, we've ended the run. We haven't totally ended the run. We have mostly ended the run though, because the garage is now no longer something we can take. Not even offered. We have to pick this or redraw. I think we redraw. I guess we do the library. Dinner is served. Hmm. I don't want any of these. I'm a little short on time, and I just don't see how I would win with this setup. And I guess if I get the pool. Because of time considerations. Oh. Yeah, I think time considerations in this run seeming to be very unlikely to go anywhere, I'm going to just stop here. I thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope to keep on taking on this challenge, but maybe I need to do a little more reading and thinking before I do that. It's an impressive inn. Well, thank you. Thank you, game. Glad you think my inn is impressive. Anyway, I will see you next time.